Well, hi everyone, it's Marcus and welcome to more chatting in my jungle room. I'm talking to a dear artist today. She's a superstar in my books. She's a superstar in everyone's books. Please, everyone, welcome Prinnie Stevens. Prinnie, hey, how are you?
And I need to get more greenage in my room. What's going on?
I know, right? I love my nature, and just as well as I love Mondo Freaks, and I know that you were at their gig last night. And check out your merchandise. I love it.
So, I'm a huge fan of Aussie music just in general.
Yep.
The Luke, the bass player and creator, he is part of my Melbourne band as well. And Jay McRae, I've been friends with since we were in high school. So, and everybody else, Jason and Aaron, they're all really great friends of mine, but more importantly, great musicians creating amazing Australian music. So, like, supporting Aussie music is where it's
Oh,
at, and they're so cool. So
totally with
cool.
you. I just saw Kate Sobrano do Australian Made a couple of weeks ago now, which covered all of her, colleagues in the industry from In Excess to Renee Gay, everyone. Brilliant show. Australian music is through the roof good.
It's always been. And I think we're starting to kind of remember that a lot more. The greats like Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham, we're at a point now where we don't have them for too much longer. We've had them for longer than we will have them. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So it's time to give them their flowers now and celebrate Aussie music, and also to remind the younger ones of what it is so that we can enrich the next generation of music and just keep that Aussie sound going.
Yeah, I'm with you. And a massive shout out to your Barbie dream house there as well.
Right?
I know, loving it.
Literally, I never got one as a kid. So was it for my child or was it for me?
Who can say? Who can say? I love it. Hey, we could talk about Barbie. We could talk about all the other artists. We can talk about everything till the cows come home. We can talk about nature. But we are here to talk about your show, The Christmas Spectacular, which is about
Yeah.
to kick off its tour in Melbourne on the 6th of December, going all around the place, and then hitting Adelaide on the 17th of December, Wednesday the 17th, at the newly reopened, refurbished Theberton Theatre. Brace
I,
yourself because it looks amazing.
I'm so excited to be coming there this year. It's our second year in Adelaide. Last year, it was just incredible. And I think, well, I know we've been doing this for a fair few years now. And I've never done a show that it's repeated, every year. And I've never done a show that essentially we don't make too many changes. And at first, because I created the show with Michael Boyd, and at first I was worried because I'm the kind of girl, like girly, I'm like, change up my set and da da da. But people have really, and families have made this a tradition in Sydney, especially where we started. We do it at the State Theatre, and people like come dressed in matching Christmas outfits or the ugly sweaters. And it's just a beautiful thing and a beautiful tradition to have. And I was just saying to you before, it's like, it's so wholesome that you can bring everyone, absolutely anyone. Like the music is amazing. And it's just that feeling of Christmas that is
Oh,
the best, even with my daughter. So, of course, the amazing Michael Boyd, who is an illusionist. And spoiler alert, it snows. When I tell you, my daughter every single year is like, I'm like, babe, it happens every year. Every year it snows, but the kids really do look forward to that moment and having that feeling of Christmas and the snow and the carols. And it's just, like I said, it's so wholesome, but it's my favorite time of year. It's a show that I genuinely love to do. And we're excited to bring it back to Adelaide. And Adelaide just lapped it up last year. We sold out, and it was a weeknight as well. But I think people are so busy on the weekends with in December. We've all got so much going on that some weird way it really works on a Wednesday night. And it's totally worth it to bring all the family and, yeah, just come and have a great time.
Prinny, I truly believe that in December, nobody cares about a school night. Every
No.
night, it's just party night during all of December. I need to interject with a really fun story, because you mentioned about the fact that people come dressed up and, with all their tinsel and all that kind of stuff. I was in Coles a good couple of months ago and doing my shopping, darling, because you know what, we all got to. Anyways, this little boy and his mum were coming towards me, and in the proximity of me being able to hear the boy, and he says to his mum, "Mum, look, it's Father Christmas without his costume on." About me. I know, right? You'd think I'd
Fuck it.
often get a haircut, but I didn't.
No, I love your hair. I wouldn't change it for anybody. I
Now,
love
back to the show though. It's all singing, all dancing, all live singing. Incredible, incredible acts. What else can we expect from the show this year? Is there much change to what people might have seen last year?
I always switch it up. We always have some new things, but like I said, it's a tradition, and it's funny because people really do come for different sections of the show, and I've realized that it's kind of like going back and watching, you know, those special movies like Elf, or so it's become that thing that people really want to see those certain parts. Like there's a beautiful section. We do an angels section where I sing Angels by Robbie Williams. And it's a dedication that we like to do for anyone who's lost anyone that year. And there's a beautiful illusion that happens in that. But there's always new things. I always try to pop in new songs. We've got beautiful dancers. It's inspired by the New York Rockettes. So it's
Yeah.
the dancing girls, and they're so gorgeous and beautiful girls. And it's just the feeling of Christmas that we're able to encapsulate with Michael Boyd as well being the illusionist. And then we have an incredible variety artist who does hooping, and you guys have Adelaide Fringe, you know all about it. It's the kind of thing that I get to live my Mariah Carey fantasy and sing all the wonderful songs, and of course the song.
Yeah.
And I always say it's
Hey, you touched on the Elf movie, obviously, with oh my goodness, what's his name? I've just forgotten the guy's
Will
name.
Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I do love Elf.
Yeah.
I absolutely do. There's a movie, and I actually do a song from it called The Preacher's Wife.
Yeah.
And it's a Whitney
Whitney.
Houston movie with Denzel Washington, and it's based around Christmas time. Oh, what else? I mean, I've got a little one, so we watch all of the movies.
Yeah.
Um, actually, what's it? Love Actually? Oh,
Oh my
come on,
goodness. Sign
come
me
on,
up.
guys. I'm actually decided that this week I'm going to put up my Christmas tree. So, it's already that time of year, and
It totally
the
is.
movie. And the other fun thing that I love doing, not only going back and watching the old classics that we know and love, but also watching like a really bad new one is always great. Like trying all the new ones and going, yeah, that one's awful. But
I
the journey to also going back and enjoying the Elf and the movies you love,
right.
Home Alone, all of that is
It goes on
just,
and on.
it goes on.
The Grinch, I don't know if you saw it, but Jim Carrey and Taylor Momsen, who starred in The Grinch, did a
Yeah,
reunion at an awards night just this week. Did you see that photo?
I didn't see that photo. I've just got back from New York like a few hours
Oh
ago.
wow. Wow.
So I don't know how I missed that. But
I Google it. But
oh, the nostalgia though. It's
oh my
like
goodness.
so awesome. And the other thing as well, it's not just for family, it's for the girls and the gays and everybody in between.
We love it. Sign me up all over the
Yeah.
place. Hey, so what would be your, I mean, it doesn't have to be a traditional carol. It can be any song. What would be your favorite song from Christmas?
You know, it does change, but my ultimate is like the Nat Cole, like the old school, like chestnuts roasting. Oh Holy Night is a song you just cannot mess with, and to be able to sing it is not easy. And when I think about being a young singer and having to overcome when you knew you could sing that song, you're like, Okay. You know, for a female singer like me, it's like Whitney Houston and Oh Holy Night. They're the songs that really kind of it's like you've arrived as a singer,
Yeah.
and they've songs that I'm very proud to be able to perform. So yeah, Oh Holy Night is definitely my all-time favorite.
I love it. And you know what? I mean, I'm a massive fan of the old crooners. So anything by Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Bing Crosby, I'm there.
Totally. Oh, White Christmas, Bing
Oh,
Crosby.
wow.
Oh,
Next level. Totally next level. Hey, so Prinny, what does
love.
Christmas?
I do both of those songs in the show.
Oh, you know what? This is
I
why
can
I'm
hear.
coming along. We tend to be freezing a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on, but you keep on freezing. But we'll
You're all good. I can still hear you.
keep on going with it. Keep on going with the flow. So everyone when we do a bit of a freeze. But hey, so let's ask the deep question. What does Christmas mean to Prinny?
I mean, in this crazy, crazy world, it's the time you get to sit down, take a breath, look around, think about the year that's happened, be around loved ones, and always great food, and maybe a sangria or an eggnog or whatever. The happy times, but also just for me, the biggest thing is being grateful. And I think it's a very big part of my culture and being Tongan and Polynesian. And I think being grateful is the biggest reason why I'm still getting booked, still coming back, still being able to sing for people. And I think, well, I know people see my heart when I'm on there and they know I'm grateful to be there. And I think you can get very lost in the industry and just in life. And I think you have to stop and take a breath and look around and yeah, just be thankful for where you are, what you've been through in that previous year. And, my family, I have a 20-year-old that's off in college and I have a 7-year-old, in primary school, but we're big on like achieving and setting goals and doing all the things. So, as much as it is important to have the goals, it's even more important to celebrate the wins. And yeah, just this time is when I get to be around family, food, and just being grateful for everything we have.
Darling, like if all of us humans could just find a bit more gratefulness and kindness
Oh,
ourselves, the world would not have any of these issues that we are having. You know,
I absolutely agree. Absolutely.
let's bring it back. Um,
Yes.
hey, so I mean, obviously, leading up to the end of the year, you're going to be very, very busy. As we get into 2026, what can we expect from Prinnie Stevens? Have you got any plans from some big stuff?
I do. I do. I'm got new music coming out next year.
Hey,
Definitely music, some English and some like language, so Tongan stuff. Also th there's other stuff that I can't talk about yet, but I'm really excited to be going back to some things that I used to do, hopefully. But yeah, new music is what I'm most excited about. It's all very like going back into my culture and really like celebrating where I'm from, um the culture that's been given to me, and like I was saying about being grateful. And like I'm first generation, so it's and I've very strong in culture with my kids. They speak. The older I get, the more I realize that our differences are the best thing about who we are. When you're younger and you just want to blend in and look like everybody else. And then once you get older, you're like, I don't want to look like everyone. I want to look like me. So and that also encourages my girls and young girls that look like me or don't look like me to be proud of who they are and wear it as loud and proud as they can.
Brittany, you have always got so many beautiful messages, and thank you for sharing everything that you do,
Oh,
whether it be through, talking or whether it be through your gorgeous music. Thank you for everything. Never stop.
thank you. Oh, she's not stopping anytime soon.
Good. I cannot even wait to catch up with you when you hit Adelaide. We're going to have a bit of a hug and a cuddle. Um,
I can't great.
Everyone get on it. The Christmas Spectacular is traveling all around Australia. For us Adelaideans, it is hitting Wednesday, the 17th of December. You can get any of the tickets for anywhere around the world in the post that I will be putting up. And Prinnie, I look forward to seeing you at Theberton Theatre for a
Can't wait.
spectacular Christmas show.
I'll be looking for my Santa Claus.
Whoop, whoop. Thanks so much,
See you,
Prinnie, and we'll
lovely.
speak again soon.
Bye.